In today's Climate Matters, the Santa Cruz River dried up in the early 1970s, and for most of its history since then, it was filled with trash carried by monsoon rains.
And over the last decade, multiple groups have come together to fix this problem.
Meteorologist Daniel McFarland joins us now with more on how it all turned around.
Well, Sean and Angelique, obviously here in Tucson along the Santa Cruz River, you don't see any water in it, but there are some parts of it outside of the city where you're starting to see that wildlife pop up. Just outside of town, Colton Shepard is on the hunt.
Got him.
For dragonflies and their smaller cousin, damselflies.
Yeah, I got 3 in one cast.
12 years ago when he was born, his net would have come up empty here, and his feet would have been walking through sewage. The Santa Cruz River, a tributary to the Colorado, was filled with trash and dried up from wells draining the aquifer. The water that did run was toxic.
The river was left for dead, and really only 10 to 15 years ago did we start seeing this clean flowing water here in the Santa Cruz River.
The clean water that has been restored to the river comes from a surprising source, 3 wastewater treatment plants.
We are creating a river by operating our water reclamation facilities.
The treatment plants near Tucson and Nogales have undergone huge upgrades to produce clean water enough to save the entire ecosystem.
To the point that we're seeing the return of threatened and endangered fish species.
Which is why aquatic ecologist Michael Bogan is taking people.
This one is called the American ruby spot.
On a dragonfly tour.
So this is the way that we actually want to hold dragonflies.
Dragonflies spend about 95% of their lives in the water as larvae.
So the more dragonflies we see, the better the water quality is.
Half the dragonfly species in Arizona are now found here. And they not only show that the water is clean, they've also become ecosystem ambassadors, helping people reconnect with the river.
It's so clean and in the shade and water flowing and the variety of dragonflies, it is really amazing.